let's go with the review. And let me spare myself some more trouble with playing the game. So, final thoughts about the game. So to understand the kind of player I am, let me quit the game. Maybe it's gonna 3 hours and 47 minutes. So Elden Ring, I have 328 hours with Platinum, and I beat the game like a lot of times. And the DLC I got to Mesmer like without cheese, and I've completed the DLC with cheese, but I didn't like. I didn't have any more time after that. It was like the ending of my high school year. I played Demon Souls a bit, but I didn't really like it. Dark Souls I have 19 hours in Dark Souls. Bloodborne 89 with Platinum is here. 23 hours I beat Ornstein and Smough and I quit. I don't like the other part of the game. The people were right about it. Dark Souls 2 I haven't played, but I have it. I bought it to understand the kind of player that my skill I got. So my skill in video gaming, I have beaten Sekiro 37 hours. I beat Demon of Hatred, no cheeses. No bullshit. 519 hours with Platinum on Mortal Kombat 1. Gotten to God rank, so that's fairly impressive. So Elden Ring Night Reigns it's not bad. Is it worth it? I don't think so. If you are a huge From Software fan, you're gonna play this anyway. So most likely, if you are watching this, you are either at the brink of buying it or you're like half-assing it. Until you do not buy it. This is the first cash grab that From Software has done. The game is good. The thing is, it's forced multiplayer co-op with 3 people, which I find disgusting. It's like, what the fuck do I do in 70 days from the release? Do I just not play the game? A lot of the assets are just reused. Some of the bosses are annoying. Like the last boss is like the Night Rain, like what the fuck? The Night Rains, like the fucking guys, the last bosses from each of the areas. They're great, all of them. The abilities. So I tried out the default one. Let me just go into the game, so I have like inspiration in front of me. So right here. So I played Wilder. Wilder is my favorite. Straightforward, simple. It has the hook. The abilities are nice for the Wilder. Guardian is, in my own opinion, it's way too sluggish. If the guy has wings, I find it ridiculous that you do not have more mobility. Iron Eye. Iron Eye is the most OP spec that I've seen this far. Like the people that played Iron Eye were breezing through the game. I didn't literally play it, but still. Raider is really good. It's like the big bonk, like a heavy, like attack, like big bonk, and you spawn like a fucking square on you, and you can jump from it. That's really good. That's the coolest ability with the Guardian special, the ultimate basically. The Raider has great ultimate. Recluse, I haven't seen a good player that plays Recluse. I feel like Recluse is the weakest one. Executor, I've seen a lot of good people play this. I haven't played it myself, but from what I see, it's good. And yeah, this is about it. I beat this like a 3-headed wolf boss. I'm definitely gonna play it again. Don't think that I'm not gonna play it again. The game is mesmerizing. Like, I'm gonna be for real with you. Like, the best thing about the game is also like the increased mobility. Like, you have more speed on your sprint. But look at this. The game is mesmerizing. Like, look at this. The game is beautiful, but it's like the Elden Ring has done the heavy lifting. The same thing that I said with Silent Hill 2 remake is the atmosphere, the graphics are like they're great, the story is great, but it's carried by the predecessor, So of course it's great. It's kind of like if I set up a good layup for you, it's easy to hit it. If I am a good assist player, it's easy to land the layup. You know what I mean? It's like in basketball. The classes look unique. The classes do feel unique. I gotta be honest with you. What I don't like is the fact that you don't have permanent weapons. This is one of my pet peeves. And I understand it's like, oh, you need like the default weapons and then you get it. I would much prefer to get like, let's say for example, you have the last boss. It is a very anti-Elden Ring narrative style. I don't think, does it have a narrative style? I don't think so. I think it's just like just go into it, you know what I mean? It's the kind of game where you just go into it, you turn your brain off. If you have friends, you play with it. If you have 3 friends that you can play this with, play it. If not, it's not good with randoms, I'm gonna be honest. Like, one guy is leaving, I ping some shit, they don't go. I start fighting a boss, I look behind there, these guys are not with me. They constantly fucking die. They don't know how to fucking roll. A From Software game is really nice in theory in multiplayer, but it's really bad in like stuff like that. My biggest complaint with the game is the Fortnite fucking arena tightening around you. That's stupid. Like for example, in this stream, which is 4 hours, I missed a boss loot because we barely beat it in time to get out of the fucking area, and I had to sacrifice the loot that the boss could have given me because of that, which is redundant in my own opinion. Like why would you do this? Like in my own opinion, I feel like if they wanted to have done this in a better way, they shouldn't do the Fortnite fucking area tightening around you, like, you know, like the danger zone tightening around you. I feel like they should have just put a ping on the map, and it's like this big, like this dragon landed there. It's like you can see like the fucking shit, and you just go there. It would have been more From Software-esque if, like, let's say for example, or some magic beacon would like ignite and it would just poof, or you know, or the bosses have like certain abilities which is like they're announcing themselves where they are. It would have been more to the heart of From Software than what this is, with like the tightening of the map. That's the most annoying part of the video game in my own opinion. The fact that the game is capped at 60 frames per second is ridiculous. I played this on PS5 because I knew the release of Elden Ring was dog shit. Not dog shit, but it was bad. So I was like, okay, let me get it on PS5 because I'm scared it's gonna be bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm scared I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this, especially since I have an AMD card. I know that all of these companies do not give a fuck about AMD and Intel, so they only think about NVIDIA, DLSS, and bullshit. So I ran it in on my PS5. Okay, don't come at my throat with this. Most likely you will not be able to unlock over 60 FPS to get like 120, 170 FPS because this is a multiplayer game and you're gonna get banned for it. So don't even think about modding this or like whatever. Yeah, the graphics are hard carrying. The art style is hard carrying. Like the Elden Ring art style is impeccable. I thought that these classes would be like they would be majorly underpowered with the exception of one or two. Is not true. I feel like all of the classes have their unique stuff, which I appreciate. I like the fact that they're fairly straightforward. This is another thing that I like about them. They're fairly straightforward. Like it's not like it's kind of like Marvel Rivals, where you just look at how a guy plays with the class and you just know, okay, this is how you play with this. You know, this guy, for example, doesn't have a roll, so you don't have invincibility frames. In my own opinion, if you just want to like, oh, I played Elden Ring and I want to play this, you know, and I just want to get through this, I really love it. Play Wilder is the most similar thing to Elden Ring that you can have, or the Raider. That's also the similar thing you can have to the gameplay. This guy is my favorite, in my opinion, the simple one. I feel that with simplicity comes the more simple something is, the more eloquent it is. In my own opinion, I believe this in artistry, I believe this in video games. The simpler something is, the more adequate it is, the more beautiful it is. I think it's the game could be better. As for From Software, I think that From Software got pushed into doing this bullshit because of what the fuck is it? Because of a lot of like investor talk and like bullshit like that. I don't think the artists from Software would wish to do this kind of stuff. Now that we got past all of the bad stuff, I know a lot of people will already be butthurt in the comments and will say something like, "Oh, but the game is not expensive." I agree. That's the big, like, it's not $70, which is something great. I feel like because of that, I cut them some slack with this. What I do like about this game is now from Software and big project, they will have more familiar with creative combat styles. Honestly, I feel like I am skeptical about the next From Software game. I feel like at a certain point, companies become too big to succeed. We have this example with Activision, we have this example with Ubisoft, we have this example with should I go on, Blizzard, whatever. At a certain point, companies become too big to succeed. I think that From Software has either gotten right now to that part, or they're getting closer to it. I feel like the autonomy is just removed, and the artistic vision isn't there that used to be there. What's the best monster ever made, bro? The best monster ever made is Pipeline Punch. Too bad that is not Zero Sugar. I wish it was, but it is what it is. I'm gonna be playing the game more. I'm not gonna be quitting the game. I think it has potential. My annoyance with it is forced like multiplayer. You go here, and for example, if I want to play against Augur, let's say, and I press commence expedition, I go here, and it's like I have to wait a lot of time. But for these, tries whatever. Look, this was a horrible example because I just got like a Q almost instantly. But for a lot of different bosses that don't seem that interesting, we don't have that much participation in it. So let me try the Executor since I didn't try this one. I hate the fact that you always have these cinematics. Come on, guys, skip this. 2 out of 3. We're not getting this skipped. Multiplayer aspect of it. As I said, I made an entire video out of it. Please watch it. Stop making multiplayer games. Multiplayer games are annoying. Stop making them. I do not like playing with other people. We are gamers. Let's be for fucking real. We, most likely or not, are loners. We do not like to play with other people. Why do we have to watch this cutscene again and again? Yeah, because it's stupid, that's why. I think that the fact that it's capped at 60 frames, I think that's ridiculous. I can see it clearly, I can see the 60 frames clearly, and it's annoying me. I gotta be honest with you, From Software peaked in combat with Sekiro, I think. I think Sekiro had incredible combat. I don't think they will reach it again. I gotta be honest with you, I should have bought this on PC and then refunded it at 2 hours. Okay, what the fuck, are they just gonna sit in the air? Anyway, this game disappointed me. I'm sorry. But your boy has to edit this shit and it's gonna take so long, bro. Anyway, take care of yourself. I'm gonna get to editing. Take care of yourself and have a nice day.